Good afternoon, everybody. So it is Delenn back again. I'm just finishing up what I was working on this morning, and you still got our Shulker Monster thing on the go here. I'm just trying to take a quick look and see. Okay, so I've probably got more than enough sand here, and nobody needs to hang out this afternoon if they do not wish to. Just mucking about a little bit. Also, I was looking at reading about schematics and stuff, and I may have to drop the idea because it's just not a friendly world for me at the moment. It does not like me, shall we put it that way. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think game audio is going. I think mics are good. I think Spotify is still chilling out. But if there's anything techie, we need to solve it now. Turns out that my recording setup has decided to eat itself slowly from the inside. So, for example, yesterday's headache was that my OBS, or yesterday, Tuesday, somebody's headache was that my OBS refused to launch with a particular plugin installed. And then this morning, even though it was fine yesterday, and I rebooted the computer and it was fine afterwards, I went to use my Stream Deck this morning, and it will no longer cooperate with a different particular extension to that installed. So I decided just to give up on playing with extra stuff. Have rearranged some of my buttons and things that they were supposed to work, but appear not to. So yeah, like we are supposed to be on the live screen at the moment, but it looks like the buttons that I have available to me do not support studio mode. So we're back to the old-fashioned way of doing things, which is really frustrating because I really liked the Bar Raider plugin we had, but you win some, you lose some, right? Nothing's perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Otherwise, I will find this addictive to keep. Oh, addictive to keep on going and going and going. It's like a Energizer bunny. That's too close to town. Okay, if I don't make myself go now, I will never go. So. Let's just pick this junk up and ski-daddle. Actually, might as well finish it just because I can. Just because I can. And in all honesty, I am willing to bet that my Twitch notification did not go off. Because it does that. It does that. Or chooses not to, I guess we could say. It doesn't do that. It should, but it doesn't. Yes, that's probably a better way of looking at it. So I might as well, since nobody else is here at the moment, just keep on keeping on, right? So if you didn't hear this morning, you actually have not missed a thing. Not even one single stinking solitary thing. And truth be told, I could probably even check Discord while I'm here. I mean, that would be potentially sensible. Come on, game. Do. Oh, no, this has crashed. So, I guess I'm out of here. See you. Total crashy, crashy, crashy. See if it likes me this time or not. Not impressed. I figured that I would just pick up where I left off this morning. There really is next to nobody here. I'm not even sure if anything is going to bother notifying whatsoever. So, just take it as it comes. I'm about ready to call it for the day and say forget it, just due to frustration. But I figured that would be letting things defeat me. And nope. It looks like Twitch did not notify me whatsoever. So I'm just going to see if they can copy this message and paste it again. Yeah. And see if the game wants to cooperate. Part 2. There we go. When all else fails, post for yourself. Okay. Yeah, so it's just you and me, Neon. If you got the notifications, I'm thrilled and a half. I have no idea what to do with my bed. I'm not even sure I care. So, pursuant to a conversation I had mentioned this morning, I was looking into Schematica and Lightmatica, and it's a lot more hassle than it's worth at this point in time. Because I run multi-MC, what I have not done, and I'll probably do something during this stream, even though I will risk crashing the game, or sorry, crashing my stream, but I will probably try and pop up another instance of Minecraft just to see if my game, or sorry, if my setup will allow me to survive that. And if it does, then I've got something I can work with on the weekend. It's that the build I'm looking to do is one that is not exactly conducive to being able to easily make screenshots of it. I mean, it's 54 blocks high, and a lot of the different layers are slightly different on the outside. So even if I go in creative, changing your window 54 times is a bit of a pain in the neckski. Ooh, and I found lava I almost fell into. Okay, glad I didn't do that. Yeah, so in any case, if I happen to make it on the weekend, I happen to make it on the weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what's going on, so the game, or the stream system is just eating itself from the inside, as I said. Because, for example, it killed my buttons, or all my bot stuff as well. So I have absolutely zero idea if relaunching it after the fact will work. The maker of the bot tells me that, or tells us that we're supposed to launch it before OBS, but if it crashes after OBS, then I don't know if that's OBS's fault or its fault or who knows. But I can definitely tell you I will be having some valerian tea this evening and some chamomile, and just hoping to chill, because I put a lot of pressure on myself to hit a high bar. You're well aware of that. We've talked about it a gazillion times, either to each other or in streams, and still working on management techniques. We'll put it that way. It's all good. If anybody needs to bounce back and forth from place to place, doing different things, or lurk, or whatever the case may be, go for it. There is absolutely no requirement to be here. Although I really appreciate it. I thank you very, very much for that. Music is loud now. Yes, music is probably too loud. I suspect that that's got to do with things needing to get changed in the meantime. Let's try that. Alrighty. I just got a Discord notification from the message I copy-pasted, and then another one from when Me6 finally bothered to notify everybody I was there. Eesh. Well, on the other hand, I guess I've got the right game listed at the start.
Hello?
Hello. So Joe, best wishes to you. Sounds like you're feeling pretty rough. Feel free to put your feet up and just relax for a little bit. So, since it's taken you a few days to catch the bug, how is the rest of your Fangdangly doing? I know that you were saying they weren't feeling all that hot earlier, and obviously you've been doing some wonderful work mothering to them, and I'm sure they appreciate it because they gave you such a wonderful gift. But I'm hoping that they're starting to feel a little bit better than they did when you first got them tested. So, yeah. And I did have to open up some Wobbly Pops just to celebrate after... I did open up some Wobbly Pops after getting a couple of subs, because that was something that I couldn't stop talking about. So I think Fantastic Sherlock Fox read my mind and just had to chill me out. Ooh, we're like 20 blocks from the end. Great. So hopefully we've got all of the mats coming together. What I could probably do at some point here, I think part of what may have crashed OBS was I tried to put the second Minecraft up on my screen before I was really ready to, I guess you could say, and it didn't know which version of the program to be pointing at. So what I might do in a little bit, actually maybe I won't. I was going to say I'll give you a spoiler for the weekend, but no, actually if I spoil too much, then there's no point in anybody showing up for the weekend. But I'm excited. You couldn't tell it by my bad attitude, but yeah, I'm excited for the weekend. Every chance that we get to stream is actually more practice under our belts. So that's really what it is. And sometimes when you think you've got something that works and it decides not to on you, then I think I'll save another celebratory drink for when I manage to have a tech-free stream, or tech problem-free stream on this particular computer. There we go. Because you celebrate the little things, right? As Bacon, whatever her name was, Bacon Grandma? I can't remember. But anyways, as the lovely lady that DC was having us head into a couple nights ago, had said that sometimes you just gotta celebrate the little things. They're what keep you going, right? And I have to keep reminding myself of that because I can get a little bit fussy about stuff sometimes. Sometimes? All the time? Maybe? Oh. I miscalculated. Okay. Let's put this one down. What's in there? Okay, and figure out what's in this one. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. Where's the one with the sand? Oh, sand. There we go. That's what I want. There. Let's put these ones away. Boink. Did I find my present? I have not yet. Not yet. Recording software headaches had me leave the desert. On my way home in a couple minutes. That one, let's put stuff in. There, that should be enough space to get me home. Let's throw a bucket in there. I don't need 2 buckets. There, this should hopefully get me home. Your English is getting better? I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what would happen if one of my monkey pants around here had to stay home from school for that period of time. I mean, we had them home for a while. But stay home from school and not be feeling well. I would feel for them quite incredibly. Even as an adult, it's hard. So no, I make no bones about that. And you're probably not feeling the greatest yourself during all this. So, and there we are. But we just hope that it's a short visit and that the bug goes away and does not leave you with a ton of lasting headaches to deal with long term. Because that's one of the other sad pieces I'm hearing a lot of feedback on, is whether it be some people have major issues, some people have minor issues, but it seems that there are a few hangover headaches for some. And I also really, really hope that your household gets it once and done, because not everybody does. And I'm not hearing game sounds myself, so it might help if I actually... Ah, there we go. Hello? Yeah, fences. That wasn't quite what I meant. Okay. So I am off to go find a surprise, apparently. Okay, let's see if I can actually get in here and go the right direction. Whee! Okay, back to the station we go. So yeah, I don't want to have to do a complete teardown of my system, but we'll see how motivated I am after stream weekend, because if things are really, really bugging me, I might be better off just to try and do some more reinstalls. Rip part of it out, because things worked for a while, and then they just mysteriously stopped working, and I cannot seem to figure out why. Best guess I've got at the moment is that it's probably antivirus software that's eating things along the way, and then I pull out the part that the antivirus software is offended by and it works for a while, but I can't say that's the way it goes across the board, so who knows. Ooh, exams. That's horrid. I really hope that they'll be able to get themselves in at least the headspace where they can consider doing some revising or studying so that they can hang on to it. And I also hope that the institution that they're working with will be able to allow them to, what's the word, if I can remember, like allow them to reschedule if necessary. Well, that's the thing is, it's when it comes to doing your exams. I mean, if you can't study, the material just doesn't stick. Right? So I really do hope they'll be able to get that one sorted. And here's some coffee. Ugh. It's cold, but it's not 16 hours old. And I really shouldn't be drinking coffee this late anyway. So, well, you know, one of the things that I was thinking, Joe, if it turns out that you just need to, you know, bed rest or head to bed early this, you know, on the afternoon this weekend, and we don't get to see you as part of the stream weekend, like, I wouldn't want you to be feeling really rough and try and force yourself to stream. That's just not worth it. But one way of looking at it is, if you had anything planned that you were intending to show off, you can just piecemeal it out through the streams when you do feel better. We'll still be here. We'll still come and see. Because it's really your attitude and your version of creativity that is what encourages a lot of us to come. So, yeah, I make the effort to stay up late for it. Fantastic Sherlock Fox would, except for the time change is a little rough on him. But, yeah, it's one of those things that I will still be there. Yeah, well, the best part about just watching is you can still participate as you feel able to, and you don't necessarily feel under the gun to actually, to actually, like, be on the ball. Besides, you never know if you need to make a sudden exit for some reason or other, depending on how the bug has bugged you, and I don't think that anybody needs to be worried about that. The worry itself is half the problem. Anyway, I'm just glad that we have the technology. And no, it's not $6 Million Man, but that we have some idea what to do to combat the symptoms of this thing, because it's really real nasty. Even in Canada, we've got other variants of concern, and they're not necessarily worried about the Omicron one, or some people are jokingly still calling it the Omicron. And I've even heard it written as the Omnicorn virus, but we're actually now looking at a subvariant of that, like BA.2 or something, and they're worried about that taking over fairly soon and being the dominant version in Canada. So, definitely. Oh, I can't miss that. Wow. Somebody's been paying attention. Oh. Burned it. Oh, you guys. You guys make me smile. So we have quite the nice pickaxe. Efficiency 5, mending and breaking 3, silk touch, and it's the other piece. Yep. Ooh, it's a danger pick. The faster they get, the more I overpick things. Awesome, but this got a perfect name. That's awesome. I can put in my brand new ender chest, one for home and one for away. Eee! Fan squee! Okay, what's this? Ooh, good grief. Yep, that'll do her. Wow, and then some. So just giving you guys a quick look at the numbers here. I'll just grab a sign. Actually, I should take all this stuff with me and then... I'll grab a sign. I'll open up the door and grab a sign. But yeah, I'll put a big Matt's list up on the wall, just because people are curious now. Yep. Nice and sharp. Works beautifully. Can't miss it. All right. I also noticed I have a pink shulker. It's magenta. It's been dyed. Yay! One down. I shouldn't be that easily amused, but I am. Alrighty, so first things first. What's this? Oh, that's the ugly box. Okay. Can't scroll too much here. Oh, signs. That's what we're looking for. I wanted a sign because I was going to put up what I have to make. Okay. So, throw it over. Why not? Let's just put it right here. Okay. So we're going to be using... Oops, I can't spell. 680... Smooth S. Got it. Smooth S dough, that'll work. 754. Oh, and it's not gonna have enough space. Oh well. Did I hit return twice? Oh nope, I didn't. 754 red S stow. Yeah, crazy list. 778 gray. It's gonna look really wrong. Conpo. Oh, conp. Okay. And I can't spell. Well, I can spell, but that's not how we normally spell it, right? Let's take this out. Then I actually get Kung Pao. Yes. It's like Kung Pao. Okay. And why do I... Oh. Okay. So then... Let's just rewrite this. 754 red S T O, because I can't spell the rest anyways. And then this one, that 778 gray on Pao. Conpo, yeah, sure. And then we have 288 black Conpo. And then after that, a whole whack of 50, but with 51, 56 cobblestone as filler, all X2. There. So that's quite the list of supplies, but yes, that's what I'm working with for this weekend. And the cobble is actually filler because I don't really want to light things up, but I also, as I was saying this morning, I tend to get off by a block here and there. What's that? That is full ore and block of gold. They'll fit in here, so I'll just grab those out. Okay, good. Then I can put them in. And 1, 2, 3. Here goes iron nuggets, yeah. And then coal ore can go there. Then I can get rid of this one. Let's block these off so that I know what they are. Oops, put this one down here. Then I can just get this stuff out of there. Pull that one out. Put that here. Because this is where I want to put one of the lovely ender chests. Here we go. I can have one with me. And my junk box will go over here. Make that a barrel instead. You can always use more shulkers, so I'm sure this will be a shulker monster of good sized proportions. Doody-doo. Besides, you can put kind of great stuff inside it, right? So these are just as a result of trading with my villagers, and it's one of those ones where you kind of go, it's not exactly secret. You know what? I keep going on about it in sort of like half-efforted words, which is sort of lazy. So let me just dump some stuff here. I will be coming back. Actually, I don't really care. So let's try sleeping, and I will see if this game will let me fire up the other window or if it's going to crash stuff. If it does crash things, I will be coming right back. So let's, where is Melty MC? Are you going to cooperate? Well, it seems to be loading. Good start. So that's one of the things I like about multi-MC is if I'm running Java, I can actually run more than one instance at the same time. So as soon as the test world decides that it's going to fire up, I will try and swap to it and see if it will actually let me work. Now it's not, it doesn't have any, doesn't have any shaders or any of that texture pack jazz going on over there. Just because I really do think that's too much for the system to handle all at once. Let's see if I can just close up some windows I don't need. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, nope, cancel. Single player. Alrighty. So I wonder if it's going to let me, where is game window? Okay, which one are we going to look at? There we go, back to game. Alright, so it did let me in. So this is what we're seeing. Oops, let me just blow it up a little bit bigger here so I can function. So, and there we are. So this is what I'm looking at doing. We've got an awful lot of steps available. I'm not doing a Sphinx in this case. Where is... Wow. Okay, come on, fly please. Creative flight for the win. Was this... What have we got here? Is this just the Sphinx or did I get turned around? There was 9 different versions of this one, so I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm staring at. I think... Slide on to the other end, because that's going to be the big key. No, I'm not going to build all of this row. That would be totally crazy. That would be absolutely insane. Okay, this is the standing statue, so it's the one on my right. Unless... Is this the... Oh, that's not the fully decorative one. We're still there. It's coming. This is a big world. I don't envy the guy that created this. Is this the tallest one? I'm trying to remember. Or is this the medium-sized one? Wow. Come on, Creative Flight. You can go a little faster, please. I think this is the one I'm looking at. So yeah. Something very much like this, gentleman. So that's going to be quite the build. The standing one, I'm not quite sure how tall it is, but this one's supposed to be 54. Hello, Yellow! Oh, good. My bot did work properly. Yeah, this is Trysim, T-R-Y, I think. And I'm not sure if it's S-I-M or C-I-M. So, yeah, he created these from scratch. And did a lot of work into it. Changed up his color scheme a little bit between here and the tutorial. So I had not actually had the opportunity to fly through all of it. But he made 3 different sizes. So these are the largest ones. And I'm only making 2 of the largest ones. And they're both going to be seated. Because the reason I'm making 2 and both the seated ones is they'll be referencing, because I like books, they'll be referencing Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile. So something kind of like a pair of these guys. And with that, the first edition cover has 2 seated individuals like this with a little bit of a gap in between, sort of like they have here. The lap is a little bit different, but I mean, I can't blame them because you either make it flat and then fill it in, or you have a skirt that collapses over top. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and it really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. But what this tutorial person has done, which is part of why it makes it difficult to take screenshots, is you probably can't tell this part of the build here as easily. But as I work my way back towards the beginning, and come on, Creative Flight, you can fly faster. But as I work my way back towards the beginning, you start to see that they've taken either taken one layer off each time, or added to the statue 1 layer at a time. Tridar, thank you, Yellow. I don't know why I keep saying Trysim. Oh, I know what I was looking at. Trysim is a different piece of software for something completely unrelated. Anyway, yeah, he does some awesome stuff, and apparently either my computer's not happy, or this is one super big world that it's pushing things. Let's see if I can... Back to game. You can let me go any faster? No. So yeah, you can see it's going to be a bit of a production, and I don't know if I'll get any of them completed on the weekend. So I figured, well, if I can get the mats early enough, then I could start working on the base portion, because that's the most unexciting layer of the entire thing. But yeah, there's some stuff I'll be doing on stream, and some stuff that is just completely pointless to do on stream. So in the alternate coloring he's got, he's done where you see it's sort of light gray, but actually a stripe, not the center section. In the center they've just got cobble filler, but the light gray stripe on the outside, he's actually converted that and gone with a black instead, which actually looks quite a bit nicer in the tutorial than the gray does. But of course, by the time I'm doing book covers and stuff, it looks more sandy. So I just figured that I would sort of go somewhere in between and change the color palette to being a red sandstone base. And then where he's got the white, I'm going to go with regular white smooth sandstone there. So yeah, that's what we're working on. And just to give you a quick idea, I don't think he's put the scale on here. No, not on this one. Not on the world download. But in the video that he had, these items, they're 19 by... I can't remember, 19 by 21 or something like that. And then they're 54 blocks high. So it could go fairly fast if I end up skipping the cobble in the middle. And I mean, I could. Depending on how things are going in the stream, I might even stop and just ignore the cobble. That means I have to light it up, because I've actually had critters inside of... yeah. So in any case, I'm headed back to the other game. Let's see. Let's get back. Game window, properties, multiplayer. There we go. All right. So... Oh, Oh, the other one crashed on me. Or do I have 3 of them open? I really hope I don't. Oh, nope, I didn't. Okay, let's close this one. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can see that was going to be a pretty big build, and just flying through it takes a really long time. So, attempting to make a start on that, and then hopefully I'll get it done enough to be able to add to it. I'm looking to do a steamship in front of it, but that one I have to design myself. So, no luck as yet. I was looking in between streams to see if I could find more designs to riff off of. But what I'm looking at is a river steamship with a side wheeler to it. And then, unfortunately, the ones that you often see are Mississippi stern wheelers, or a steamship more along the lines of like older cruise ships or Titanics or something of that nature. Okay, so I've got enough sand here. So I guess today is going to be more, because I've got gravel at the wazoo too, which is very, very helpful. Oops. Yeah, okay. So I need this one. And I don't want to lose my fancy pickaxe. Rose pickaxe. Where did we put that? Let's put that one right up here. Okay. Sorry, I'm so easily amused by that. Alright. So I'm going to be using that and that. Gravel, is that the one? It's like a 50-50 shot. Oh, yep, that's the one. Okay, so let's take this one, and that should be able to stay behind. And I can get... Where to put the bone meal box? Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see, did I put it in here? Nope. I have more bone meal than I can shake a stick at. I just never remember where I put it. Scratchy, scratchy. Is it back here? Nope. Well, that would have made no sense if I put it there anyway. More terracotta. Okay, well. First thing to do... It's not quite late enough to sleep. I shall go down here and steal the bone meal box from down here because... Gonna need some white. Yeah. And it's not like I can't get more. I don't think I need that much. Goodness gracious. Then again, I do have a shulker. I'm so not used to having a shulker with me, to being able to actually do something. Trying to figure the easiest way. Oh, bucket. That would probably be easier. Did I leave myself any spaces? No. Of course, that would be sensible. Okay, this. Go over there. I don't need the milk bucket at the moment. You're organic, sure. Do I have an extra bucket there? Okay. All right. So I'm just seeing if I still have the hole in the ground over here. Yep. And gravel box, sandbox, gravel box. Okay. So let's start with this one. And that one. And I'll start with the gray because it's such a pain to build the rest. Or, I mean, it gets more of a pain to build than the other kind. Okay. So let's go with white. There we are. I have to think about this before I do stuff. Silly things. Okay. This one. Oh. gotta think through things. I'm doing everything backwards today. Okay, when all else fails... Sure. Out of the road. Let's put a spoon out of the way. I think I must have left my good one in the other box. Oh well, whatever. And there we go. This one. Oh, no, this one. All right, die. What did I just do dumb? I just made an... Oh, no, I didn't make it dumb. There we go. That's what I want. Gray dye. Excellent, okay. Get that one out of the road. And... that's bone blocks, not sand. 1, 2, 3. And some more gravel. Okay, let's start picking stuff off the floor. There we go. Gray concrete powder. And then... sand, sand, sand. Oh, shulkers. Haha. Yes, there was a reason I did that. I knew there was a reason I did that. Right? I did not think ahead. No, that would be too easy. Okay, so... that's a red box. It's not what I want. Red. You empty? There we go. Okay. You shall be my gray sandbox. Okay, just gotta keep a running tally here. 8, 5, 64. 5, 12. No, we're only 200 off. That's not bad. Okay, let's make one more batch. Can't think. Wrong box. This. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And now I'm only 10 blocks off, so that's good news. Okay. I need some more black. Oops. And where did I put this one? 10, so I only need 2. Perfect. All right. And then some sand. Doody-doo. There we go. No, not that. This one. 16 ought to do it. We've got 12 by 64 plus 16. If I needed 778, I've got 784, and that would be one statue. Shoot, I gotta do it again. I had to think about that. I was all excited for a second there. Okay, gray dye. Gray concrete powder. Won't give me much, but that's okay. 16 to 12, 24, 25 ought to do it. So one full shulker should be okay. Then I have plenty of extra. Yeah, it's very, very quiet. I can't remember what I was going to say. Apparently it wasn't important, because if it was important I would have remembered. Had a lot of those days lately where just the mental train has left the station and does not want to come back. That's okay. I think it's just because I've got too many different things making me think in too many different directions. Okay. 56. What are you here? Need gravel. Doo-doo. And a bit extra. Okay, well, that's all right. Really? Okay, time for a couple new ones. And empty. Empty, I think. Pumpkin? Weird. Okay. All right. So let me try one more math going the other direction. We need black. All right. 778 times 2 equals divided by 64. Oh, that's not times 64. That's a lot. 778 times 2 equals divided by 64 equals 24. Right. Oh, that just feels low. Oh well. 288 times 2. 9 stacks. That's it. Oh, okay. I thought I needed more. Well, then I have way over asked from PP Zerk. Huge oopsie.
Hello?
Hello. How are you, Bacon? It's Bacon Day. I heard. Yes, it's definitely Bacon Day. 16. I only need 9. 8. 9. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mathing on stream. Yes, math with Delenn. Well, I'll show you in just a second here, because I'm going to have to go back into the building anyways. And I've got twice as many as I need, but that's okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so, you will need black. Did I just make those into gray? Oh, facepalm. Okay, let's do the smart thing and get the gray out of my inventory, because I'm going to make more boo-boos if I keep doing that. All right. And this one, I don't need that. Let's get the gray out of there. I should need only black. Get black, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I short? Short gravel. Here we go. But yes, there will be a lot of gravel and sand going on most of this weekend. Okay, 6. 3, 7. What did I do this time? No, not that. It's certainly not that. Well, not yet, anyways. Okay. This one. Did I do that excess gray? Did I just dump it? Oh, I'm still carrying it. That's why. Okay, 1, 2. Sorry for the squirreling there. Oh, we use black for something. Let's just do that. Okay. 32. 64. Okay. So that's 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, let's see if that does it. So, 9 by 60, 176, 288. Wow, that's a dead-on number. That's a little, makes me a bit nervous. That's okay. Okay, so then I can take the rest of this and put that away. Is that sand? Perfect. Black dye. Squirrel. So yeah, there'll be a very large pair of... You need to help the derp someone. Yeah. So basically, this large statue that I'm intending to build on the weekend, or hoping to build on the weekend, is pretty good sized, and it has a good amount of blocks in it. If I'm to fill it solid, which was my original plan, then I'm going to need probably about 1,300 cobble blocks. I think. No, not 1,300, sorry, 13,000 cobble blocks. 10. Well, maybe not. Nope. Can't count. More copy. Give us 1 sec. There we go. Okay. 10.3 thousand. That's not using a calculator. That was actually my brain. But obviously my brain hurts. So, gotta solve that one. Bone blocks, put them out of the way. And I obviously also need to get an inventory cleanup done. But that's not super critical. What are these? Okay. Bone blocks. More bone blocks. Put all of these in one place, or I'm going to mess it up. Bone blocks. What else do I have in here? Gravel. Is there any gravel in there? No. Okay, so this is going to be all smooth. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and I can go back to the magenta box. There we go. Okay. Organization is not my strong point today. Alright. And let's see. Okay, so 1360 divided by 64 equals 21 and a bit. So I need 21 stacks of sandstone. 2. So yeah, we got a bit of work to do. Bedtime. I'm not sure why I came all the way out here, because my brain was thinking that I needed to actually turn the concrete powder into actual concrete, but it just occurred to me I don't need to do that. So this whole running around mess does not need to be out here. So let's just pick it all up, including this, and go get lost in the building. Hello, Mr. Moo Cow. Wrong way. There we go. So one of the other plans, if I get through things, this is to start work potentially on a train. So that's one of the big ones coming up. I've also got a cafe design that I'm working on with a couple of unique back rooms. But as you can see, I've got quite a long list of things that I'm building. So I think I've got the gray concrete. It should be check. The black concrete should be check. So I'm just going to start stacking things. Where did I put those to? Gray concrete powder. Perfect. So that should be black and gray. And then this one. Okay, and then I need a whole bunch of smooth sandstone, red sandstone, and then a whole ton of cobblestone. But I know that smooth, I believe, has to go through the thingamajigger. So yeah, what's this? Is that? Oh, it's, okay. So just trying to ditch the boxes just to make sure. With an empty box. Okay, let's put the empty boxes in here. And that one's got bone blocks in it. That's red sand. That's an empty box. That's got gravel. Okay. And I can't remember what I wanted water for. That's okay. And this one, and that one. And this is sand, so I need a ton of that. Yoink. Doo-doo-doo. Gravel. Okay, so that's gravel, then I can put this one away. Terracotta. And gravel over there. Probably have some hiding in here at some point. Needs to be put away over there for now. Okay. And then these are red sand and bone blocks. I think that's random stuff. I have to sort that. Red sand can go over there. Alright. Let's make some more sand. Shulker box. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. I just did the math. 21 and a half. Okay. One more double check just to make sure. So 680. It's 2 statues divided by 64 in a block. It's 21 stacks. Okay. Just grab a pencil here. Otherwise I'll do that math over and over again. 21.5. Okay. So we need to make sandstone at the wazoo. 1, 2. Now I could mix it up a little bit with not cut stone. I could mix it up a little bit with regular sand, so there's that possibility as well. So I may only do about half to 2/3 of it as smooth. The reason for that, let's get another stack here. Take a look at the block palette on this one. So this is the smooth sandstone I just put down, right? And then if I throw regular sand in there, it's not a whole lot different. Particularly not in this particular pack, but it definitely looks a little bit nicer than the cobble, because it's going to be the wristbands and ankles and the skirt on Mr. Shadow Guy, so I figured I would do that. I thought of putting far more texture into it, but one of the reasons I'm not going to is that I didn't like the look of the cobble. I keep hearing funky noises. Anyways, I didn't like the texture look of the cobble in with stuff, and the cut sandstone is smooth, but it just has a weird little line across the top. And I just didn't like the look of that either, so this is what you got. And then there's going to be the reds in there as well. Well, let me correct that. Sorry, Zerks. There's going to be plenty of orange. But yeah. But that's where we're headed with the sand and sandstone. Let's see. Okay, so I'm assuming I got 1 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got a 7 there. And I needed 21, so we're not quite at 10. One lonely piece. That's kind of silly. Okay, smooth, regular sand, sandstone. Okay. What did I just make? Sandstone, sandstone. Okay, good. For a second I was worried that I had made cut sandstone, and I was like, no! Don't want that design. Don't like it. Oh, I guess I can turn off my desert marker at the moment. Close waypoint. This one off. There we go. But one of the designs that you guys had seen when I was doing the fly around for the demo of the statue, the world download the creator had basically had, instead of black for the headdress, which actually I do like the black look better, but instead of black for the headdress, they had actually used netherrack and nether bricks, pardon me, which actually did look quite nice. Definitely was a possibility, but I figured for the purposes that I had, this was actually probably easier. Okay. Even though it takes time for it to go through the system. What have I got? I just had smooth sandstone, right? Where did I put the other ones? I'm really starting to lose my mind. It's bone blocks. Bone blocks. So we got 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're working, okay, 8. Okay. So I guess I do need more. That's red. I'm gonna need a whole ton of that anyways. I'm just gonna write my note on how many stacks of red I need. 4. 4. I need 3.5. So, looks like I shall have to go and find myself some more regular sand. But that's okay. Won't do that on camera because we were just there, you know? It's one of those things you think you have enough, and I can guarantee you never, ever will have enough sand. But I can get started on the red stacks anyways. And let's move this one out of the way. That's, oh, bed. There we go. I was trying to figure out what was missing. All right. And no. Red sandstone, please. Okay. So those will go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is kind of sad when you think about just how much. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? I don't want red glass. I don't want to turn this into glass. That would be a real waste to mess it up that badly. And yes. Wow, just rocketed through those shulkers. Huh. Do 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 do. That's the regular sand and some red sand. Let's see, are these empty? Oh, not that one. Those two. Okay. Empty. Excellent. So which one's this? That's the regular sand. There's some random red sand. Good. Found most of stuff. Alright. Still not gonna have enough, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Actually, I shouldn't push that one too hard. 19. Does anybody happen to know? Is the sand? Yeah, I noticed you were quarried. I was thinking to myself, going, "Oh, if only that was the real deal, and that I could actually just, you know, go digging holes." I'm sure Joe would have appreciated it at one point. But 'Twas not to be. Okay, rather than having all the smooth sandstone come out, considering I had wanted 10, this is going to be very pokey. And I shall have to run back for more. And I'm not happy about that, but it is what it is, because the plain sand just did not have the look I wanted. Okay, let's see. What are we getting? 64. Right. Good, one stack. Okay, so 1, 2. And then plus 5 is 7. 8, 9, 10. Oh. Okay, that'll be fine. So I don't need more regular sand. Yippee skippy! Oh, no, that's not true. So 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half, and I needed 21. Darn it. Well, at least I won't have to convert the rest of it. Yeah, at least I won't have to convert the rest. Okay, this is red sand. And we know it won't last long, because the red I needed more of. Yay. It's that whole 1 to 4 conversion that I really think is a ripoff. But that's okay. 23, 23 and a half. So if I fill this up, that should be closer. Oops, why am I not? That. This way. But at least it's better doing it now than doing this on stream on the weekend. That would just be a waste of people's time. Yoink. Right. Wow. That's a lot of sand. It's funny, some of these builds don't seem so big until I start making the materials for them. Sometimes being a just-in-time materials maker can bite you. And so I really appreciate people that go to the trouble of making farms for things, because they know where it's at. Okay. So was it 23 and a half? 9, 2 is 18. Okay. 19, 20. Well, that actually might work out, because if I don't have the right amount, then I can, oops, then I can use just plain red sand when I go and make a trip back. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, almost there. One more should do it. There we go. Okay. Then let's put the sand back before I go crazy. Red sand. And that should be... So I might be a little bit short on the smooth sandstone in the white, but I think we might have the rest of our mats covered. Which means that I can go and start building the base. Where is... Let's put that away. Why not? Let's put this one away while we're at it. 28. Gravel and more gravel. Bone blocks. Okay. This terracotta, red sandstone. Somehow I have this really weird feeling that I will have miscalculated something quite horribly. but needing like, you know, 10,300 blocks of cobble means that, does Poro have a... Yeah, Poro's got mending on it, which is good to know. Efficiency 2. Oh, that was my destroyable. So that's a destroyable, and that's a destroyable. Extra iron, that's a destroyable. That's the good shovel. Let's put this spoon over there. Okay, so I'm going to put the good pickaxe away. That one and this one. Those are destroyable. Do. Is that destroyable? Yes. Need that in the ender chest. Yoink. Alright. Good. Let's put these destruction monkeys down here. Spoons, 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 and more spoons. Okay, how are we doing on the lava? Probably grab a couple more buckets of the lava. Run outside. Such an exciting stream. If I could think of what to actually say, I would. But, you know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, haha. All that extra iron I was staring at and I didn't do anything with it. You should make more buckets. That would be sensible. I've used a bunch of them for other things. I was trying to figure out why, and now I know. This one. Let's make more buckets that we can shake a stick at. Oh, okay, maybe I don't need that many buckets. Yeah. Not a hope in Hades of actually using that many buckets. Okay, that ought to be plenty. There we go. Alright. So this is sort of my backup iron, just because I'm too lazy to walk all the way down to the iron farm. And these will be my excess buckets for later. And these ones I'll keep with me just so that I can scoop up lava as it's ready. We're going to need a bit. I would love to know if I could do this in a blast furnace. If anybody happens to know, please do let me know, because I will happily set up a blast furnace for this as well. Otherwise it's an incredibly pokey process. Let's go on this end. So if anybody wants to actually see something, look away now, because there's not much to see left anymore. But, yeah. So I just need to make a whole ton of cobble. That's really all she wrote. At the same time, while I'm doing this, actually, I will just quickly take a pause here and see if I can dig up the specs of the base, because if I can actually do that off of the YouTube video, which I had handy, rather than... Aha, there we go. Oh, hush. Game. So if I can do that, actually, then we can start laying out the base rather than just standing around and doing cobble, because that's about as much fun as a kick in the pants. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's make that a new window. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so we're just gonna move things out of the way here so we can see what's going on. There we go. Back to the game. Excellent. Because this is probably not the best window to be showing you. Let's get to bed. Have I figured out a place to put this yet? Is probably a good question, and the answer is definitely not. aside from the only cat. Ooh, what do I need here? I need black. Where did I put the black? Did I put it away? I did. This one and this one and this one are all empty. Oh, no, that one's not empty. That one was put away to be safe, right? Red sand, a whole box. Nope. Okay. Let's just move this. Red sand. Okay. Now that one's empty. Empty boxes over there. Please sleep. Oh no, it's 6 in the morning. Okay. Is this the black? Nope, that's the gray. Shulker. Empty. Black. Oops, I need all of it. Let's not take all of it, because if I make a mess, then we need more. Okay. So, I think it was 19 across by 21 back. So let's try. Going to see if we can build that one. So aside from being by water, there's no real caveat to where this thing needs to be. Oh. Apparently I figured out how to turn off my mini-map. But I'm thinking probably somewhere over here, I think, on the peninsula. Because, oh, actually, no. On the other side, by the river, would be kind of cool because of the whole Nile-ish reference somewhere in there. So let's see if we can get over there and see if we can fit 2 bases in. I don't think I'll be able to, but it looks like actually a fairly small area when you're really there. Yeah, this is going to be a little tight. What have we got going? Especially if I encounter... Ooh, oh, that's just a dip. Okay, I can fill that. 19. And the other part of it is I want to make it square. As in, square on to things, because if I angle it... Now, why am I not... There we go. If I angle it, then it just makes it a little bit harder for me to build. So I'm debating, do I go this way? So my portal's down on this side, and most people enter that way. So I think that's actually going to be a challenge. So if I put them side on over here, I think that might look nice, and it gives me a big open space to work with on the, if there is anything to go with it. Boats of some sort or other. Okay. Just looking for feature references so that I know what I'm kind of in the middle. Okay, one on the far side and one on the near side. So it looks like I'm going to have to be doing some terraforming to make these guys fit, 'cause they're going to look a little bit like colossi at the rate we're going. Let's see if I can make a corner. We'll start there, just 'cause. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Uh-oh. This is a much narrower peninsula than I expected. Alrighty, well. Looks like I'm going to do some terraforming on that side. That's okay. Yeah, the map looks a lot bigger than it actually is. You're very, very right. This one, yeah, it actually has a max zoom out. About that big. Now if you consider, you can see the beehive is on the map and it's a square dot, but that's still 16 by 16. So it actually isn't as big as you would think. However, I'm just going to see if the other one zooms me out any further. Okay, yeah, I don't have much map left. This is an old piece, so that's got nothing to do with what we're really up to. There's a few odds and ends, old spots that should have been erased, but I messed up and didn't erase them. Anyways, but yeah, so you can zoom way out, and I think Casey Grandma's felt like it was like down here somewhere. So, why do I have 2 map mods? Probably simply because I can, is probably the answer to that one. Because I can rather than I should. Okay. Oops. Oh, not a bow. I wanted T. Okay. Okay, 19 by 21. So 19 by 21. All right. We got. For some reason I had it in my head it was 21 this way. Okay. Oops. Spoon. And of course it's in the rainy area, which is kind of funny considering that Egypt doesn't get to rain that much. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. I did that wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm still counting it wrong. Got a different way of measuring. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I said it's 19, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. So, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 18, 19. I need 21 across the back. Am I right at the end here? Close enough. So one more on this side. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I said 21. All right. And that's probably wrong anyways. So what I think I'm going to do actually is escape 3MG. Print borders, that would help a lot. Okay. Come on in, Deb Dynamite. You can just do it on that level and then terraform around it. Yeah. No, it's just, what I mean by terraforming is I don't want to, because I'm using concrete powder, I don't want to stick it in the water if I can possibly avoid it. Just because I don't really want to accidentally cause myself concrete headaches. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Should work because 20 and 21 should be the outside. So then I should only have 17 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is too big. Oh, geez. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Heard some weird noises. Oh, get away with your danger forks, you monkeys. Move it, sheep. Go away. Well, that was interesting. Just a few danger forks. Poor sheep. Okay. And the fun part is I can't pick up any of these, just because the way the game works. Grr. Unlurk waiting for ads. Sorry about that. Okay. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. That should be right. 18, 19. Okay. And I just had a text come through. What's it say? Oh. So it's the top of the hour. I've been told dinner's ready, but it's not critical if I go up instantly. Although, I mean, it's just rude if I don't. Considering I need so much terraforming anyways, it's a good place to start. We've got some basic work outlined, and I know what I can do tomorrow, and I can do it remotely, and I might even do some later in the evening while I'm watching other people's streams. It is Thursday, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, sheep. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, so, all good. We are good to go. We've got a good start on the frame. And I'm hoping to get the base built before Saturday for at least the first one. And then we'll see if we can get enough done that we can work on the second one, or at least partway up. And maybe we'll get one of them built this weekend. That would actually be cool if we could get one built. And then have it face over this direction, I think, because way out that way is where people will approach from. So if they came by boat on either side, then it would be cool to have them come down this side because the river keeps going off this direction. So, yes, that's probably, because it's the top of the hour, I've only got 10 more minutes, so if anybody wants to head out, they can do so. I do not see... Who do I have? Well, Magic Button says... Ooh. Magic Button says that there's a good reason Mr. Bacon disappeared, because it looks like that Mr. Bacon may actually be streaming. So, if Mr. Bacon is streaming, it'd be rude of me not to consider actually rating him, because that would be kind of fun. He deserves it, you know? He puts in a lot of hard work just like we do. Actually, more so. And, yeah, that's probably the best thing. There is a hype emote for people that have access to it. I just got it approved. So, it's a hype sheep, drawn courtesy of my daughter. She enjoyed drawing it for me. So we have that to work with. And, yeah, got ourselves that to work with. So I think we'll head everybody over to Bacon. Exactly. It said, there's the happy hype sheep. Thanks, Neon. I really appreciate that. I was well stressed during this stream, but I think I need to chill a little more, and I should have my head squared on straight by the time we get up to the weekend, if it isn't kicked off kilter. So, have yourselves a great evening. I will take a quick look at this thing. Ooh. And yeah, we're making a good start at the base, and I just realized I should have done it in gray instead of black. So next time you see it, it will be gray with black accents. So yeah, have a great time, and I will see you soon. So we're going to head out to Mr. Bacon, if this works. Oh, there we go. It wants to. Oh. Bacon Mom. Ooh, even better. Not Mr. Bacon, Bacon Mom. That'll tell you when I can't tell what's going on. Just have fun. Just have fun.